welcome back to Media Glitch. I am your host for this segment, Miranda, and I've got with me, we've replaced Joel this time for the much more enjoyable Cody.
Yeah! Woo! It's good to be here.
Welcome. How you been?
Been great.
Yeah?
It's another day in the studio. It's awesome.
Got a bit of conflict going on with your attire today.
Yeah, we don't want to pick favorites, you know?
We don't want to... Oh, you're just... You love the kids evenly?
I like them both.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, we've got a fun game to talk about today that you probably don't know anything about. We're going to talk about, let's go ahead and introduce it now, Illusoria. It is a 2D-esque side-scroller game available on Steam. Comes to us from the company Badlands Indie, which is, as the name sounds, a little indie company out of, I don't know, wherever. The game's available on Steam for about $10. And as you can see, you run around in this kind of world. They do the typical archetype. You've got your chosen hero. He wanders the lands. He's... You know, he fights monsters and bosses. That guy's made out of crystal. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
and yeah, that's pretty much the game. Actually, it's pretty straightforward. For $10, you know, you don't expect so terribly much, I guess.
Sure.
Do you hear something?
No.
Huh.
Do I?
I guess not. I don't know.
I can't see.
So anyway, if we jump right into gameplay, the game is, again, like I said, pretty straightforward. You have these, you know, little cutscenes that sort of introduce or explain some of the character. I don't know why he looks like so old there, but I think he's supposed to be like a young man.
Huh.
Yeah.
Too much sun.
Little, maybe his hair is a totally different color. I mean, it's indie, so you want to give it some gratis, I guess, or some wiggle room on that.
Sure.
They've got a lot of cool puzzles. You know, you gain these powers over time in order to flip switches. You gain, you know, little informational bits here that will inform you more of the story. I never actually made it to the end on this just because the game is a fair amount longer than you think. I think I put about 5 hours into here. And so, yeah, it's just death trap after death trap is what you're constantly trying to escape. This is literally a meat factory. For whatever reason, most of the artwork includes human bones, so I don't know what kind of kingdom this is, but I feel like you're dealing with cannibals. Various characters get introduced. Here's another boss that you fight. I mean, it's all very typical 2D side-scrollery kind of stuff. So those are all the good things, I guess, or those are all the basic things.
That's it?
I'm just kidding. So the graphics are, you know, they're fine if you're into the 2D.
Sure.
Gameplay controls I found to be actually really frustrating, just because instead of having a normal tight-knit control where, you know, you move your character and he moves right away, there's actually this constant delay.
Oh, gosh.
If your character falls too far, he takes about 10 seconds to get up, pat himself off, and flick his hair. And,
he's in no hurry.
And by then you die, because every single moment of this game is a death trap. You die a lot. They must have put most of their time into developing the death animations, because I can't even tell you how many times you die.
How many times do you die? Yes.
I'll tell you. You'll see it actually in a second because I saved my Steam achievement for it. So yeah, this game will be very frustrating if you're not particularly patient, and if you have trouble with the puzzles. A lot of it's very timing based. You know, you get sawed in half in the meat. It's just
Timing based with the input delay.
Exactly. Okay. So you will have these annoying reactions. There's my achievement right there. That was 2 hours into the game.
Wow.
I loved it.
Are you proud?
No.
Oh, okay. It's an achievement.
There are two. Yes, I think most of the achievements are probably around death. So if this is your style of game, you have to be very patient though for it. You gotta like go into a zen mode and just, I'm solving the puzzle of each room, because you just die over and over and over and over, and it can be a little frustrating when you're fighting a boss because there's a little bit of an opening cinematic to move into that, and so you have to wait on that cinematic every time. You can't skip anything. So for $10, honestly, I find it a little bit steep. For $5 more, you can just play Hollow Knight, which is a way more satisfying game, but a little bit of a different type. And kudos, you know, again, to the indie developers for building on it. I just wish the controls on it were tighter, and I was even playing on a controller, but still, the delay is really aggravating because it doesn't even feel like you're trying to just get better at the game. You're trying to overcome faulty controls and be better at the game.
Sure.
So.
Okay. You think with the control fix, it's
With the control
manageable?
fix, it would be much less frustrating. You have to still be into that type of game, though.
Sure.
It reminded me of a game like Super Meat Boy, but as I understand the development of that game, they worked first on the controls and then built everything else around it. This one, they had more of an idea of what they wanted to do, then they moved into the controls and I think everything else, if I were to guess.
Sure.
So overall, if you can get it on sale, probably pretty fun, but it'll be an aggravating game, and if you're not very patient, you will hate it. So there's my opinion of it.
Wow.
And that's your opinion too, so
Yes,
thank
it
you
is.
guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I swear, I just feel like there's more people in here than just you and me.
Whoa, we're in a studio full of people.
I guess there is that.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If we hit 5,000 subscribers, Cody will show his beautiful face to the world.
I will.
And then at 10,000 subscribers, he might put it back on.
No, I won't. Don't even say that. I'll never put this back on.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
See ya.